Hello Happy Toons, let's start to learn some new words related to coronavirus. Let's start with a virus. What is a virus? A virus is a microorganism that mainly causes diseases to plants, animals and humans. These are too tiny to be seen by naked eyes and can only be seen through microscopes used in labs. Coronavirus. Now, what is coronavirus? Coronavirus is a disease which is affecting a lot of people in the world today. It is also called as COVID-19. COVID-19 means Coronavirus Disease 2019. Its outbreak happened in 2019. Outbreak. Now, what is outbreak? Outbreak is sudden occurrence of a disease. For example, coronavirus outbreak happened in Wuhan, China, where suddenly a lot of people were diagnosed with this coronavirus. Epidemic. Epidemic is when a disease is affecting a large number of people but in a particular area, then it is called as epidemic. Pandemic. Now, when this disease reaches out to a larger number of people and affects everybody in a country or throughout the world, it is called pandemic. For example, coronavirus has been declared as pandemic disease by WHO. WHO, World Health Organization. It is an organization which is mainly responsible to keep a check on health division all across the world. It has recently issued guidelines and has declared coronavirus as pandemic. It is continuously guiding us through digital media that what we should do and what we should not do during this time of crisis. COVID-19 is a contagious disease. Now, what is contagious? Contagious is something which can be passed from one person to another person. So that is called contagious. So coronavirus is a contagious disease and it can be passed or transmitted from one person to another. Transmission. Now, what is transmission? When a disease passes through a one person to another person, it is called transmission. So our main purpose today is to stop the transmission. So we are following some guidelines and rules so that the disease does not get transmitted to a healthy person. Lockdown. What is lockdown? We all are experiencing it today, when the people are advised to stay at home for their own safety and all the malls, markets, educational institutes, they are closed, they are shut down and everybody is inside. So this is called locked down. 3 things that we all followed during this lockdown period. 1 is social distancing. Second, to keep hygiene and wash our hands again and again. And third, use face mask. So I'll start with social distancing. Social distancing is a practice when you are supposed to maintain distance with the other person so that the disease is not transmitted from an infectious person to a healthy person. So this is called social distancing. Second is hygiene. What is hygiene? When we are supposed to clean our body parts and we need to stay in a clean and neat place. In this situation, we need to wash our hands again and again And according to World Health Organization, we need to wash our hands continuously for at least 20 seconds so all the germs and viruses are removed from our hands. Face mask. What is face mask? You all have seen people are covering their faces with a fiber or a cloth. They are covering their nose and mouth so that no droplets are going inside them or coming out of them, and it is not affecting anybody. What are droplets? Droplets are a kind of spray that usually comes out of our nose when we sneeze, or it comes out of our mouth when we cough. So these are the droplets through which the virus is getting transmitted from unhealthy person to the healthy person. So we need to cover our face and nose so that we are safe from the infection. Symptoms. So what are symptoms? Symptoms are the signs of illness which help a doctor to diagnose a disease. These symptoms can be mental or physical. In case of coronavirus, these symptoms are mainly cold and cough, fever, and difficulty in breathing. So whenever a person is feeling these symptoms, then they are directly directed to their doctor. Symptomatic and asymptomatic. So these are the two terms which are being very popular today. Symptomatic means a person who is showing symptoms of coronavirus. For example, they are either having cough and cold, fever, or difficulty in breathing. So they are showing symptoms. So they are symptomatic. But there is other kind also, which is asymptomatic. These are the people who are showing no symptoms, but yet they have been diagnosed as positive cases. Positive cases and negative cases. So what are these? Whenever a person is going for a test, COVID test in a laboratory, they are either tested positive or negative. So when the result is positive, that means they have coronavirus. If their test is negative, it means they do not have coronavirus. So these are the two types of results one can have after their COVID test. Treat or treatment. What is that? So when a person has been tested positive for coronavirus, they are advised for their treatment so that they are cured from the disease. So they are either advised for self-quarantine at home, self-isolation, or if they are showing some high symptoms, then they are required to be admitted in the hospitals. So they are there for their treatment. Isolation or self-isolation. It is a term which is used widely in today's time. Now what is self-isolation? When we keep ourselves alone, or we keep ourselves separated in a room or in a house and are in not touch with anybody else, because self-isolation is helping people to not spread the disease. Quarantine. Quarantine is the term which is making headlines today. It is a term used for the person who is suspicious of having infection. So a close monitoring is done on that person and the person is isolated, so that if he or she is infected, they do not spread the disease. This is called quarantine. Vaccine. What is a vaccine? The scientists and the experts all over the world are working for the development of vaccine for coronavirus. So this vaccine, when injected in a person's body, will help them to develop antibodies and fight against coronavirus. So we all today are waiting for this vaccine to get developed so that we all can move out with a powerful antibodies in our body which can fight against the coronavirus. Frontline workers. Who are they? Frontline workers are the people who are working hard out of their homes while we are staying safe at our homes. These include a lot of people such as police officers, doctors, healthcare workers, everybody in the emergency services. These are the people who are out there in a pandemic and helping us while we are staying safe at our homes. So we all need to thank these frontline workers who are constantly working round the clock for us. Essential services and non-essential services. So what are essential services? Essential services are something without which it will be difficult for us to survive in a normal manner. For example, we need electricity, water, fresh fruits and vegetables, and groceries to cook our food. So these are essential services. Non-essential services, on the other hand, are the services without which we all can still survive. For example, stationery, toys, or say chocolates. So these are the non-essential services.
Like, share and subscribe.